Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
We begin with the warm weather on tap for the weekend.
We got a taste of it this afternoon, but it's going to get even warmer over the next 48 hours. We're going to hear in just a moment that's a concern for city leaders. But let's start things off at 11. At Ben's house, we've been looking for some good news, and you've got it.
I definitely do, Devin. In fact, why settle for third place? Out of the next 3 days, this is actually going to be the coolest of the three, and we get warmer here for Saturday and Sunday. You can see the warmth building there in the Central Plains states, and it is on its way to Detroit. 80s today. Now, we're not getting there, but I think we'll have no trouble touching 70 in the afternoon for both Saturday and Sunday, at least in a majority of the area. Look at, though, what's going on out here to the west. There are some showers starting to cross Lake Michigan. A lot of that you see in the southern end of the state, I don't think is actually going to make it to the ground tonight. But the cold front that is driving that could have an impact on Saturday's forecast. We've got a sprinkle in there as we get into Saturday evening. We'll talk more about the timing of that and the huge changes that are coming next week after these warm temperatures. And that's all in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben. So with our first really beautiful spring weekend ahead of us, tonight, Mayor Duggan and the police department reminding everyone needs to honor the social distancing guidelines.
Mara McDonald is along the Detroit riverfront. Mara, the mayor says parks are fine as long as people keep their distance.
And biking and all the rest of the outdoors activities are fine. But if you hit a Detroit park, you're likely going to see signs like this reminding everybody to stay 6 feet apart. You know, the mayor and the chief will tell you that the vast majority of Detroiters have risen to the challenge, and that's why the numbers are coming down here. But those who don't, and especially this weekend, they're putting everybody in jeopardy. You do this or have a big house party or gather somewhere with all sorts of people not respecting social distancing, and you will be ticketed.
We're going to have our first really good weekend, probably weather-wise. And all of the good news that you see on that slide will be undone in a hurry if people go out in the parks, in the neighborhoods, and gather in large groups.
So many Detroiters have been working around the clock to stop the spread of the virus in the city, and the numbers, finally, are so encouraging that a backslide now would be heartbreaking. So do the police want to use their resources to ticket you for violating the governor's order against gatherings?
Mara, we absolutely do not.
But they will. The Detroit Police Department has been ravaged by this virus, their jobs made extremely difficult. Don't put them in a position where they have to ticket you.
We have to look at the numbers. We're still getting 100 people a day in the city testing positive. We have multiple deaths a day still from this terrible disease. The mayor and the chief of police, they want people to have a good time. They do, but we're going to have to exercise our ways to do that in a more singular fashion.
Be aware that Detroit police are going to be monitoring what they consider high traffic areas for the entire weekend. Since this pandemic started and since the governor's no gathering orders have been in place, police have written 750 tickets in Detroit for people who are violating those ordinances or those executive orders. Please don't make them write any more this weekend. We're in Valade Park. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. Well, today, Governor Gretchen Whitmer signing an executive order to allow real estate and outdoor work to resume next week, in addition to construction.
Now, today, the state reported 977 new cases in the past 24 hours. That brings the total to more than 42,000. The number of new deaths is still too many. 77 people lost their lives today, but that is significantly down over the pace we've seen. Amid a threat of being sued by the legislature, Governor Whitmer says any decision she makes will not be based on politics nor legal pressure.
This is not a switch that we flip. This is a dial that we turn. And we are driven by the data. We are driven by the outcomes for our people. We're driven by the hospitalization rate. And as of right now, we've lost almost 300 people in the last 72 hours. We are not out of this crisis, and it is important that we do the next right thing. And it's going to be driven by the data, and it's going to be driven by medical experts, not political polls, not political posturing, and not political maneuvers like you saw yesterday at the Capitol.
Now, in response to the governor extending the state of emergency, House Speaker Lee Chatfield posted this on social media today. The law in Michigan is clear. Only the legislature can extend a state of emergency. We offered our hand to the governor yesterday, but she rejected it. This is an unprecedented pandemic, which requires unprecedented partnership. Michigan deserves better. Yesterday, the Republican-led legislature authorized a lawsuit against the governor over the emergency powers being extended. So far, as we come to you tonight, a lawsuit has not been filed.
In Livonia tonight, a tribute to legendary football coach Armin Vigna, who died Tuesday of COVID-19. 12 hours later, Ruth, his wife of 61 years, also passed away. And as Jason Colthorpe reports, Franklin High School wasn't about to let it go unnoticed.
Friday night at Livonia's Franklin High School felt like a game night, but these mostly former players and coaches weren't running out onto the field. They were here to honor former head coach Armin Vigna.
How do you express concern for a brother? He was like a brother.
George Lovich was Vigna's athletic director, his defensive coordinator, and his friend.
He was able to get along with the good kids, the bad kids, the teachers, the custodians. Everybody loved him.
Vigna revolutionized the job when he took over in 1975 with his computerized game plans scouting opposing teams.
They would run out of the right hash mark in this formation. The defensive person, you're sitting there waiting for them to do what you thought they were going to do. And hopefully you're in the right space at the right time.
The school first honored Vigna with the marquee lights and then with the field lights. And it wasn't just the field lit up, but also the scoreboard, showing the final score from 1975's championship game where Vigna's Patriots came out on top, 21-7.
It's one of the most important men that I've ever met in my life, probably right next to my dad.
He was also the football coach who didn't swear.
We used to have a coin box for anybody that swore out on the field. You had to put a quarter in the box.
His words that I remember was malarkey. He would say, "That's a bunch of malarkey." You know, if you're dragging on the field or not hustling.
Thank you for coming out to honor a great man.
One final Friday Night Lights for the coach and his wife.
He deserves this. He deserves this.
In Livonia, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
That's lovely. All right, Jason. Beaumont Health releasing plans to reopen Beaumont Wayne Hospital to patients both with and without the virus. Beaumont says the hospital will reopen in phases, gradually bringing back its staff who were either laid off or moved to different Beaumont locations. The first phase includes reopening the emergency room. At the beginning of the outbreak, the hospital was converted into a COVID-19 care center and then was closed when cases started dropping. Beaumont has not released when the hospital, though, will officially open. Now, late today, the FDA granting approval to an experimental COVID-19 drug for emergency use. The drug has shown to be effective for shortening the recovery times for severely ill patients.
But despite success stories, some key questions about remdesivir are still unanswered. Here's Stephanie Gosk.
Tonight, the most promising treatment so far for COVID-19 getting a green light. The FDA issuing an emergency use order for remdesivir.
We're going to be having some really incredible results.
There are patients out there that can benefit from this medicine today that are hospitalized, and we don't want any time to waste for that.
According to the CEO, Gilead ramped up production from 5,000 courses to 100,000 and will have produced millions by year's end. The early results of the NIH-controlled trial showed that patients who took remdesivir improved 31% faster than those taking a placebo. But the full study has not been published, and today's emergency use order is not the same as official approval from the FDA.
Doctor, do we run the risk in a climate that we're in right now with so many people clamoring for something, pushing a drug out into the public before it's ready to be used?
We do take that risk. And I do think we have to avoid this problem of irrational exuberance. Take a deep breath.
Dr. Steven Nissen designs and carries out trials at Cleveland Clinic. He says there are two big outstanding questions about remdesivir. Does it improve a patient's chance of surviving COVID-19? And also, does taking remdesivir do any harm?
You have to study enough people for long enough in a rigorous way to actually have a full understanding of the effects of the drug.
The urgent need to do something is there. Today, the FDA gave doctors a new weapon. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, New York.
Well, still ahead, what's more important to wear out in public, masks or gloves?
And Dr. Frank McGeorge will be here to answer more of your questions. But coming up first, a Macomb County couple goes ahead with their big day, hosting a virtual baby shower with dozens of guests. We're going to take you to the party coming up next.